Welcome to Mancave Movies.
Picture the scene. All these low-budget movie executives sitting around a table trying to come up with the next big horror phenomenon. People start throwing out movies like The Exorcist, Evil Dead, Hellraiser, and then someone comes into the office after a full night binge on coffee, Flintstone gummies, and a VHS watch of Schwarzenegger's Pumping Iron.
Son of a bitch.
Slaps down the greatest idea in movie history, a cross between The Exorcist and the Winter Olympics. And this gave birth to the chill factor, also known as demon possessed in the United States. The plot of the movie has that amazing 80s niche with a group of snowmobilers being trapped on a lake and stuck in an abandoned cabin. But what they don't know is they can't belong to a group of satanic cult leaders, and it is still infected with demons, who then start picking them off one by one. Now, let me say, I love this movie because it's so bad. Folks, the acting is so bad, and it's hilarious and funny, but not supposed to be. And that's what makes it really good, in a way. And just to show you how bad the acting is, if you look on IMDb, most of these actors only did this one job, and they don't even have profile pictures on their page, just like these two here. I don't need the bathroom. There's a really bad scene in this movie where all the teens are hanging out at the bar, and this bar lout, who basically is a little bit inebriated, a little bit drunk, and he decides to have a go at one of the teens. Now, I thought when watching this, it felt really weird. It felt like the voice didn't belong to the actor in question. And when I did some discovering and some digging about, I found out that they had to dub this British actor into American because his Cockney accent was so strong, they had to change it. Possibly the worst dubbing ever. Or maybe this next clip is the worst.
Cheers! Cheers! You're so good.
Hey, kids! Y'all all here?
It's not all doom and gloom, though. The snowmobile chases are really good, and the makeup effects also. Big shout out to Jeffrey Lyle Segal, the makeup artist, who was also an assistant on the horror cult classic The Animator. And there's an amazing scene which involves a sharp icicle and an eye socket. Mwah! 10 out of 10 for horror style and pizzazz. The director of this movie was Christopher Webster, and the thing about it was this was his first big movie, his directorial debut, and sadly his last. Now, that's not to say he's not involved in the movie industry. He was an executive producer on the amazing Hellraiser 1 and 2, but sadly this would be his only movie to direct. And sadly, demons and snow don't really get good until 2009 with Tommy Wirkola's Dead Snow. Oh, what a movie. But that's for a review in the future. In conclusion, The Chill Factor is a movie for those horror buffs and cheap B movie lovers out there. It is no Exorcist, let me tell you that. It's more like Cabin Fever meets Disney's Frozen. Just let it go. I give this movie 4 kilts out of 10. Thanks for watching.